As y'all know, it's March, Women's History Month, and you know we are WIB, Women in Business. So, welcome.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Golden Impact. It's your girl Ruby back in the building yet again. We missed y'all. We will always miss y'all when we can't speak to y'all every day. But today, we just bring in 5 quick tips, more so of the logistics about the Golden 360 or 360 photo booths in general, the behind the scenes. So, if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to this channel. Definitely give us a like and always leave those comments. We see a few of y'all following us on Instagram, a lot, and we love y'all for it. Every time y'all send us a message, it's like the Marion, my icebox heart, it beats, you know? So we appreciate y'all. And let's get started because 5 quick tips, guess what? Should be quick, right? So when it comes to 360 photo booths, right? You want to have Wi-Fi that is working, that is strong, that is ready to send out those videos. And I'm talking in a matter of a minute. We recommend a MiFi just because it's your own personal network that you have on hand, or even a hotspot that is within your phone, within your iPad, or something that you pay for extra with whatever service you have. The faster the Wi-Fi, the faster you have videos to share and send between each guest. Now, if you go into the establishment that you're working at and you use their Wi-Fi, 9 times out of 10, those videos, guests are getting them maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I've worked in an event before we've got our 360 photo booth, and guests were getting the videos the next day. They didn't even get it at the event. When I tell you that is damaging to, number one, your brands, but also damaging to the quality that you assure the client that you're going to provide, right? So if you have people paying for a service, give them the top quality, give them the top notch. They deserve it, right? And so with that being said, have your own Wi-Fi, have your own network, have your own hotspot, use a MiFi. Just don't go in without some type of security that you know the Wi-Fi will be booming, okay? Metro booming, okay? Number 2. So we're going to place just a little snippet of what this app actually does. It's called Speed Test. We use it every event, all the time, every time. Shoot, we even use it if we out in the scenery and we don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi, just to see how quickly things will download or upload, right? So this app is so essential. It has helped us tremendously, even with the quote unquote crashing or anything that you may experience with any of the apps. This specific speed test app has helped us in a tremendous way of knowing, hey, this is how fast things will upload. This is how fast things will download, right? Quick, simple, easy. You see the big go, you click it, it goes, uploads. You feel me? It does the download first, then it does the upload. The upload, we know that you want it to at least be higher than 5, right? 5.0. You want it to at least be higher than 5.0 because then you know that it's going to upload at a good speed. People are going to get it as long as they have good Wi-Fi or they have a good connection, right? So you want that to at least be 5.0. Number 3, or C. Did I start with letters? Did I do letters? A, B, C? Or did I do numbers? 1, 2, 3. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. I love Michael Jackson. I miss him so much. Number 3. Yes. Contracts. Yes. Contracts. Yes. Contracts. Yes. Okay? This is a service, right? However, it's a delicate service. It's an elegant service, right? How we discussed in our last video. This is something that is different. It's not regular. It's not usual. It's out of the ordinary, right? Extreme makeover type production, right? So you want to have contracts. You can look up different contracts by searching it up on Google. You can ask other people what contracts they use or where they get their contracts from. Or if you just have a contract from somebody else, but they should definitely be tied into multimedia when it comes to equipment and what your client is going to do for you, making sure that they have, number one, for example, a working outlet, or making sure that the event always has a cover where you're going to be. If you're going to be outside, you need to disclose that in your contract that you need it to be covered just in case whatever may happen, right? This is equipment, electricity, electronics, right? So you want to cover those things in your contract. And then you also want to cover, obviously, the payment schedule, the pricing, both parties, parties represent the two binding in the contract. And it just keeps communication clear. When it comes to services, at least for the Golden 360, we love clear communication. We can't handle it any other way. I'm sorry, we can handle it any other way because that has happened. And if you're a service provider, you know that anything can happen. However, we choose not to handle it that way. We choose to step right in the door with communication on what? Lockdown, okay? It's very important to have clear communication with your client. So not only speaking with them, getting to know them, getting to see what services they want, but now to lock it in and secure their accountability to the payments that they say they're going to complete, as well as anything that you need from them to provide for their event. Okay, so number 4 and 5 are going to be a little more physical, but also still the logistics behind the scenes. So when it comes to using your camera, if you have an iPhone or an iPad, the front camera is a no-no. It's a no-no. Like, once again, this is from our personal experience, from our personal advice. You can do it however way you feel comfortable and however way you want. However, we started off with the front camera, so we know what it's like when it comes to quality and what your clients see. The front camera is plain and simple not the better option when you have an iPhone or an iPad, period. You can read that in the description on apple.com, okay? So you want to give your clients the best quality, right? And I know you're thinking, hey, I want my clients to see what they look like. I want them to be comfortable with what they see. I get that, and that's exactly how we felt in the beginning. However, the 360 is spinning so fast, they're not able to see themselves at the duration that they want to see them at every angle, right? It's going around. It's an enjoyment. Now, if they request you to see themselves, by all means, fulfill the request, but just give them the disclaimer that the back camera is a better quality. I mean, shoot, they can do it, and then they'll see it on the sharing station. If they don't like it, guess what? Hop right back on, okay? And then we could try a slow-mo. Like, there's always options, right? There's always different ways to present your hospitality to a client or to guests. Number 5, last but definitely not least, we suggest when you break down, put all of your pieces on your platform. So I'm just going to show you a quick video of how we did for our last event, which was a birthday party. As we were breaking down, you see us putting each piece on the Golden 360. Why? Because number 1, we don't want to lose them. Number 2, we personally do an inventory check before we finish packing up and before we leave the function. So if I came in with 6 knobs that go on the arm of the 360, guess what? I'm grouping them into 6, into 3, into 2. The arms, I'm grouping them on the 360 so that I visually know, okay, this is 6, this is 3, this is 2, this is what I came in with, this is what I'm leaving with. If you pack up and you just throwing it in the bag, or you might have special compartments and you just throwing it in after you take each one, how do you know how many total you have? Our memory is terrible, so we just know this helps with us. So if it can help us, I'm sure it will help somebody, right? And so with that being said, that is one of the best pieces of advice we can give to you when it comes to breaking down, is putting all of your equipment, all your screws, all the knobs, all the arms, everything on your platform so that you know the quantity that you came in with, that you set up with, and that you left with, and that you're going home with, okay? So with that being said, those are the 5 quick tips when it comes to the logistics of 360 photo booths, video booths. Did we ever figure out what name we're going with? Drop a comment. Let me know. I just want to know, because we use both. And so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Follow us on Instagram _the Golden Impact. You can also reach out to us via our website, thegoldenimpact.net, because we are a network, okay? If you're invested in 360, then stay tuned. We'll be right back with it. And don't forget, the TLC obviously is what we all need deep down inside, but what we need as the Golden community, the Golden family, are the subscribe. So don't forget, SLC for we, subscribe, like, comment, and y'all already know. Bang that bell for the next episode. We'll catch y'all real soon.